there is a quiet shift happening in the background of everyday life. Not a dramatic takeover, not a sudden disruption, but a gradual adjustment in how choices are shaped, presented, and reinforced. Many people are beginning to notice that decisions feel easier than before, almost pre-made. What remains less visible is the technology guiding those moments, operating calmly, efficiently, and often unnoticed. Artificial intelligence did not emerge with the goal of controlling decisions. Its rise is rooted in optimization, reducing friction, improving efficiency, and managing complexity in a world overwhelmed by information. As digital platforms expanded, human attention became a scarce resource. Algorithms evolved to filter content, prioritize relevance, and predict preferences based on patterns of behavior. Every click, pause, scroll, and hesitation produces data. Individually, these signals appear meaningless. Collectively, they form detailed behavioral maps that systems can analyze with remarkable precision. Over time, artificial intelligence becomes less reactive and more anticipatory. From search engines to streaming platforms, recommendation systems began as simple tools. They analyzed past interactions and suggested similar options, saving time and effort. As models matured, they started detecting emotional cues, contextual shifts, and patterns invisible to human observation. What started as convenience slowly became influence. This influence does not rely on commands or persuasion in the traditional sense. Instead, it operates through environment design. Experts suggest that when options are ordered, emphasized, delayed, or quietly removed, decisions tend to follow predictable paths. In digital spaces, artificial intelligence increasingly designs those paths. Consider how information feeds adapt throughout the day. Content is rearranged based on engagement patterns, previous interactions, and inferred emotional states. Studies indicate that repeated exposure to certain ideas, tones, or narratives can shape perception gradually, even without conscious agreement. Autonomy feels intact, while the informational environment subtly narrows. This phenomenon extends far beyond media consumption. Online marketplaces adjust prices, discounts, and product visibility dynamically. Navigation systems influence route choices by prioritizing speed, familiarity, or historical behavior. Professional software increasingly suggests tasks, priorities, and responses before a decision is fully formed. At the center of this process lies prediction. Artificial intelligence does not need awareness or intent. It needs probability. By observing millions of comparable situations, systems learn which option is statistically most likely to be chosen next. Once prediction becomes reliable, influence naturally emerges. At the center of this process lies prediction. Artificial intelligence does not require awareness, emotion, or intent. It operates through probability, learning from vast collections of similar situations to estimate which choice is most likely to occur next. Once prediction reaches a certain level of accuracy, influence begins to emerge naturally. Researchers often describe this mechanism as a feedback loop. A system predicts a preference, highlights that option, and then observes the outcome. If the prediction proves correct, the model reinforces the same logic. Over time, options that align with predictable behavior become more visible, while alternatives slowly fade from view. This process reshapes digital environments in subtle ways. Information feeds reorganize themselves continuously. Content, products, and ideas that match previous behavior appear earlier, more frequently, and with stronger visual emphasis. Autonomy remains intact in appearance, while the range of visible possibilities gradually narrows. Influence in this context rarely feels intrusive or deliberate. There is no clear moment where control changes hands. Instead, habits are reinforced, preferences stabilized, and decision-making effort reduced. What feels like a personal choice increasingly reflects patterns observed across millions of similar profiles. Experts suggest that reduced cognitive effort plays a key role in this dynamic. When systems remove friction and uncertainty, decisions feel smoother and faster. Over time, this efficiency becomes expected. Choices that require deeper reflection begin to feel inconvenient by comparison. This subtle shift raises an important question. When decisions become easier, what happens to the space once occupied by deliberate thought? The effects of algorithmic influence extend well beyond entertainment and consumption. In professional environments, AI-driven systems assist with hiring, task prioritization, performance evaluation, and workflow management. While these tools aim to improve consistency and efficiency, they can also standardize judgment. When algorithmic recommendations are rarely questioned, human discretion gradually diminishes. Decision-making authority subtly shifts over time. Humans move from selecting options to approving suggestions. The system proposes, the human confirms. Gradually, this pattern reshapes how responsibility and accountability are perceived. Privacy plays a foundational role in this evolution. Influence depends on continuous data collection, location patterns, interaction timing, browsing behavior, and contextual signals. As data gathering becomes ambient and automated, systems gain the ability to anticipate needs before they are consciously expressed. At that stage, decisions feel intuitive, even when they are externally shaped. Importantly, this does not imply malicious intent. Most artificial intelligence systems are designed around practical objectives: efficiency, engagement, retention, and optimization. However, the cumulative effect of these objectives raises meaningful questions about agency. If fewer decisions require active reflection, how does that reshape independent thinking over time? Researchers emphasize that awareness is not the same as alarm. Understanding how influence operates allows for more intentional interaction with technology. Transparency, ethical design principles, and human oversight remain essential safeguards. Artificial intelligence ultimately reflects the priorities embedded in its design and deployment. As algorithmic guidance becomes familiar, it fades into the background. Recommendations feel neutral, even when they shape outcomes. What was once assistance becomes infrastructure. The future suggested by current trends is not one of domination, but alignment. Systems will continue adapting to human behavior, while humans adapt to system-shaped environments. The balance lies in ensuring that convenience does not fully replace conscious choice. In the end, the most powerful influence may not be the technology, but the assumption that it is entirely neutral. Awareness restores perspective, and in a world shaped by intelligent systems, understanding becomes a quiet form of autonomy. If this content resonated with you, consider subscribing. Here on Shadow Tech Chronicles, each video offers a new way to understand how technology shapes our future and affects our lives. Subscribe to stay updated with upcoming content.